Hi, this is Leo Locher and I'm reading excerpts from my book The DIY Phoenix, How to Get Out of the Ashes, Mend Your Wings and Start Flying Again. Anatomy of a Mess. This isn't about the forensics of what got you into your current situation. You are probably already world champion in beating yourself up about what happened. You don't need me to pile in. And you probably get a whole lot of unsolicited advice already that isn't really tailored to your situation and that often reeks of privilege. This is also not about what temperature the fire was in or what texture and chemical makeup the ash is that things have turned into. None of that is helpful, really. You might be crushed and exhausted. I get it. This is more of a conversation, a pep talk, a friend in book form that has an off button when you just can't deal right now. You can always come back. I'm here. Messes, like the one you might find yourself in right now, have some really interesting qualities beside their messy nature. A mess implies a lack of order. I can't even read that sentence. I don't know what that says about me. Dr. Freud would have words about that. Let's try that again. Messes, like the one you might find yourself in right now, have some interesting qualities beside their messy nature. A mess implies a lack of order. What used to be the way things were is gone. A lot of what you might feel is straight up grief. We grieve for others, but also for our old self, for our old life, for society. In the global situation we are in right now, we all do this in one way or another. It's largely unacknowledged, so each of us is mostly left alone with our pain. And there is always someone with a bigger loss, so we often feel like ours don't count as much, even though it very much counts for us. And then we withdraw even more. Some old rules no longer apply. Certain expectations are irrelevant when there is no category left to apply them to. And yet, our basic humanity still applies. Scary? Painful? Yes, probably. But this can also be liberating, exciting, creative. The storage unit with our old boundaries and mental contracts and ways of being in the world has just burnt down as well. What bound us might no longer exist. And then we are free.